Is this handle mahogany?
Can I just say it's
Walnut.
It's real?
I just need a name.
Yeah, it's real.
A name, just a signature.
This thing weighs more than my head.
How do you know?
It's not like money.
It's financial liability.
You think I want to be here? I've scraped every other option dry. All I'm asking for is a signature on a lease. That's it. Not money, not a handout, just a name on a line.
That leaves me holding the bag if you...
If I what? If I explode, get raptured, get mistaken for a Kaplan, and fall off Mount Rushmore?
If you don't pay your rent.
What did this machine cost?
If I don't pay my...
What?
The espresso machine? What did it cost?
I don't know.
We grew up in the same house. Same parents, same walls, same rules. You got out because you had a lifeline. I didn't have a lifeline. I was the lifeline. You got to run and I had to stay and hold things together and I don't begrudge you that. But I do resent the fact that you look at me and you see a liability. This isn't a financial decision.
Every decision is a financial decision.
Put that on a tote bag.
Why are you
Is it more than 1,000?
What?
The espresso machine.
I told you. I don't know.
I don't have time for this. The lease application window closes in less than 10 minutes. All I gotta do is hit send. Look, in 10 years of renting, I've never missed rent. I've never let a bill slide. Landlords love me because I'm boring. I pay early, I never throw parties, I send maintenance requests in bullet points. I do everything right, okay? Same work ethic as you, same discipline.
Then you shouldn't need a cosigner.
By that logic, no one would need student loans or a mortgage or a damn spare tire. It's not about being irresponsible. Besides, I'm not the one who overvalued a startup or cut funding or required myself to move to the most expensive city in the country only to immediately lay myself off along with 25% of the workforce. I didn't tank the tech industry. I'm not the liability here.
Yeah? Who tanked your credit score? You think I didn't work for what I have?
I'll put it in writing. Anything goes sideways, you're off the hook. Hell, you want me to write it in blood? I'll do that too.
You're asking me to take a risk.
Calculated risk, not jumping out of an airplane. And with a person who has a track record and has never asked you for a thing until now. You're not a guarantor, you're a gatekeeper.
2,000. Was it 3? Is this a $3,000 espresso machine?
I don't know! It was a gift from a colleague. Former colleague. Least they could do. Why are you so interested in what it costs?
Because it's unused.
I use it.
The power cord's coiled. There's a layer of dust, and the portafilter still has a piece of plastic over it.
I'm gonna use it. I've been busy. I usually just order up.
It's like your stock portfolio just sits there and nothing ever trickles down.
Why are you here? I knew you were living with some cult somewhere in the Chihuahuan Desert.
It was a co-housing community in Albuquerque.
Wherever it was that you pitched your yurt.
Knob Hill.
But what are you doing here?
Visiting.
Seems like you've been visiting for a while.
It's a comfortable couch.
I do have a really nice couch. Look, I just need, I'll get things back on track. I just need a little more time.
Here's a question. New York's so expensive. Who's forcing you to stay? Why not try somewhere cheaper? I hear good things about Charleston.
My network is here. My resources. I can't just start from scratch somewhere. I don't have that kind of safety net. And it's not cheaper to uproot your life. And also, you know,
What?
I want to live here. I want to live in New York. This city can't just be a big playground for investment managers with their Amex black cards and boutique Dumbo condos. No offense.
Some taken?
I work hard, and I pay my share. Don't I have a right to live here?
Don't I have the right to not make a bad investment?
It's not an investment.
Then what is it?
Family.
We are family. Just a little cosign for free. I could have went with a Godfather reference there, but my Brando's not too good.
You got out. You made it. Good for you. But you never looked back and see what was left behind. Try being 17 years old with a kid sibling who thinks that the world can run on vibes.
Hey, vibes are real, okay? Not like the haunted numbers people chant to themselves on Wall Street. You can trust vibes. Vibes love you and want you to be happy.
Yeah, like that. Try keeping the lights on and groceries in the fridge while someone is saying stuff like that. Look, I'm not asking because you owe me. I'm asking because we're family. That's supposed to mean something, right?
Anything for family, right? Cosign a lease application, let them crash on your couch, maybe indefinitely.
What do you mean?
It was a co-housing community in Albuquerque. Past tense. Where you living now, anyway?
Oh, you know, I keep my options open.
What options would those be exactly?
Oh, I'm a free spirit. I roam.
Yeah, I think you've got nowhere to roam to. You're homeless.
Is this
I'm not homeless.
Why not?
is this true?
Because I have a couch to crash on.
But not for long if I don't co-sign this lease, right?
Oh my god.
I'll land on my feet. And so will you. We don't need to put up with this.
Yes, we do! We do! I do! I do! I don't want to live in my car or on someone's couch and pretend that I'm just visiting. I'm not like you. It's just a signature. It's not a loan. A signature. You don't have to pay my rent. You don't even have to remember this conversation tomorrow. Your life doesn't change. But mine, the portal closes any minute. The door is closing on me. Maybe one day you'll be standing on the wrong side of a door, and I hope that somebody listens. Today, it's just a name. I want you to just sign your name.
Because it is my name! Because I cannot have another in this life! That's from the Crucible. It's about a witch hunt. And in case you haven't noticed, we got a witch hunt in this country again today. And the witches thereafter are people like me. Our society said, work hard, make smart choices, invest in the future. And that's exactly what I did. And then I'm supposed to hand over another piece of my security just like that after I already just added to the pile, right? Chuck up one more in the lost column. I played the game and you both didn't, and here we are. Suddenly, I'm the big bad wolf.
I thought you were a witch in this metaphor.
Well, I'm not. I'm the wolf.
Okay.
You're not the wolf. You just want to be. The wolf is out there at the door.
I don't make the rules.
You believe in them. And you, God, you live like the world can't touch you. Follow the rules and the wolf stays outside, right? But I'm telling you, that's a lie. We're both pieces on the same Monopoly board. One wrong move, one bad investment. It can happen to you too.
I know.
You do.
Yeah.
The espresso machine.
What?
The espresso machine.
You are so obsessed with it. It retails for $2,800. All right? Are you happy?
That's not what I... You said the machine was a gift from a colleague. A former colleague. And it was the least they could do. Then you said another piece of security, one more on the lost pile, or whatever. You took a hit, didn't you?
Yeah.
In the tech collapse?
Yeah.
What happened?
Bad investment. Some VC douche sold me a marching band over drinks at Common Ground. A blockchain prop tech AI startup. I took a goddamn bath.
How bad?
Enough to feel it. I fucked up. Didn't understand the risks. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're not ruined, right?
No.
The skyline view, the soft closed drawers, weekends on Long Island, chinos and Gillettes. None of that's gonna change.
No.
Meanwhile, the exact same crash of the exact same industry.
And I'm about to be out on the street.
You see what I'm saying? You can try to outrun the wolf, stay a step ahead. You can build a fortress, lock a door. But me, I live with the wolf. Looking in the eye every day. That cost me. But you know that. We all do. We learned it young. None of us ever forgot. And that's why you don't want to sign. Not because of risk or logic, because if you admit you just got lucky, then you have to admit you're not protected either. That you got a $3,000 espresso machine and a house made of straw. And you don't want to live in a world where that's true, but you already do.
I was never the smart one. It was always you. And you never even got the chance. The lifeline I got, I was in the right room at the right time. I know that. I didn't just get out. I left you behind. And I know that too. I just don't know what to do with it.
The lease application portal is about to close. So, what do you want to do with that?
The wolf is at the door.